Hear me?
No,
Yes, okay. It's good to see you. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yes, good. What did you do today?
I stay at home and study.
Oh, you stayed at home and study. You didn't go to school today?
Yeah,
Okay, I see. And tell me about the weather. How is the weather today?
it's a little bit rain.
A little bit rainy?
Yeah,
I see. Okay. Also, are you finished eating dinner?
yeah.
Yeah, what do you have for dinner?
I eat rice and meat.
That sounds good. Okay. So anyway, all right. Do you still remember what we had last time? What is the lesson all about last time? Do you remember what is it? Yes, it was about the present simple, and the present continuous, right? We have discussed that one last time in our
Yeah,
lesson. Okay, now this time I will just show you your book and let's continue to study. I guess we need to answer some activities in your book. Okay, there you go. Okay. Um Yes. Okay. So in here, we're going to put the verbs in brackets into the correct form of the present simple and continuous. Okay. So I guess we have answered number one last time. Okay. So number two. All right. Let's try it. Yes. Okay. Number two, please answer and give the correct simple tenses and continuous. Okay. Number two, Sasha
Sasha don't work on Tuesday.
don't work or is not working. Which one is your answer? Don't work or is not working?
Mm,
Do we use present simple or present continuous? Yes, Sasha blank is on Tuesday, so she's at home now. Okay, it's is not working. Okay, number three, I'm so tired.
I'm so tired. I need I need holiday.
Okay, number four, yes, four, please. That looks hard.
Just look hard. To chew one and a half.
Again, can you say it again?
That look hard. To chew one and a half.
Do you say would you or do you?
Do you?
Okay. Do you want any help? That's correct. And number five, I'm afraid.
I'm fresh. We don't have any tea because I always drink coffee.
Okay. I'm afraid we don't have. Okay, that is simple, present simple. Number six.
Where do you live at the moment?
Okay. Where do you? So we just need to add do. Okay. Where do you live? Number 7.
Do you understand this computer manual?
Manual. Okay.
Manual.
Do you understand this computer manual? Okay. Next one is number 8. You look very
You look very happy. Who, 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 who is you think about?
again. Who?
Who is you think about?
Do we use is? Okay. Isn't it who do you? Who do you think about? Okay. It should be who do you think about? All right. That's okay. Number 9.
I don't want to leave too late because I hate driving in the dark.
Okay. I hate it. All right. Or we can also say I hate. Yeah, that's okay. Number 10. What horrible weather.
What horrible weather. I stayed inside until rain stopped.
Good job. So now, do you already know how to use the present simple and continuous in a sentence? Yes, okay. Let's proceed to number 11. This will be making questions from the prompts using again the present simple and the present continuous. So we have, for example, about a job, job or occupation. What do you do at work? Okay. Or we can also say number 2, what do you do at work or at school at the moment? Okay. All right. Okay. And I would also, since we have answered this one last time, I want you to answer the questions, okay? Some of the questions. All right. Okay. Now, what films do you like to watch that you're fond of writing? You don't like to watch films?
Yeah,
About what do you like to do?
I like to read. read.
Read books. Yes. Okay. All right. So only 2 questions. Okay. Very good. So next is another picture here. All right. Can you see it? We have here brotherly love. Okay. Brotherly love. So A, B, and C has different pictures. Okay. So we'll just keep that one since we don't have an audio to listen. Let's go for vocabulary. Okay, I'm just going to ask you these questions. Do you ever have arguments with your friends? Like, do you fight with your friends? It's not like fighting physically, but when you talk, yeah, talk to each other and, argue. Do you argue with your friends? Or do you have any arguments with your friends? Yes or no?
No,
Oh, no. Okay. How many friends again do you have? Like
what?
the close friends. How many close friends do you have?
3.
3. Okay. So you have never tried arguing with your friends? Never?
What?
You have never tried arguing with your friends? Or let me rephrase the question. Have you tried having, or do you ever have arguments with your friends? Okay, that question. Please look at that. Okay, and I'll translate it too. No? Okay, you say, no, we don't have. Okay, that's good. So that means you have a healthy relationship with your friends. Okay, next one is, okay, we're going to read a story about the two brothers later on. Okay, and we will answer this one in our next, okay, after reading. Okay, let's read this one first, brotherly love. Okay, I'll read the blue one or the highlighted one. Okay, so just listen first. Adidas and Puma have been two of the biggest names in sports shoe manufacturing for over half a century. Okay, do you know what's Adidas and Puma?
Yeah.
Do you have a shoes of this brand? Do you have an Adidas shoes? Which one, Adidas or Puma?
Yeah.
Which one?
Adidas.
Oh, I see. Okay. And is it nice to wear?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. That's correct. Okay, now let's continue. What is the story behind brotherly love in this context? Okay, let's read it. Can you please read the first passage?
Nice.
Since 1928.
Since 1928, they have
Supplied
supplied shoes for Olympic
athletes.
athletes. World Cup winning football heroes.
Muhammad Ali,
Muhammad
hip hop
Ali,
stars,
hip hop star, rock musician,
musicians,
or musician famous all over the world. But the story of these two
companies,
companies begin in one house is the town of
Herzogenaurach,
Pennsylvania, Germany.
Germany. Okay, so before we go to the next paragraph, okay, I'd like to say that since 1928, okay, they have supplied or they give, or not give, they make, okay, they make shoes for Olympic athletes. Do you know some Olympic athletes? Like who play sports in different countries who will represent? Yeah, so that's Olympic athletes. So that's what they were wearing at that time. Okay, so they are also or they have also supplied from the famous a person, and yeah, from all over the world. Okay, that's so amazing, right? Isn't it? Yes. Okay, next one, please read the second paragraph. Adolf and
Adolf and Rudolf
Dassler.
Dassler were the son of the shoemaker. They loved sport, but
Complained.
complained that they could never find
Comfortable shoes
comfortable shoes
to
to
play.
play in. Rudolph always said, "You cannot play sport when winning
Wearing shoes
shoes that you make around town with. So they started making their own with 1920 Adolf made the first pair of athlete shoes with spikes produced on the Dazzler
Dazzlers.
kitchen table. Dazzler.
Yes. Okay, that's right. So I'd like to explain also the second paragraph. So again, who are the name of the person uh, who makes the shoes? What are their names? You have
Adolf and Rudolph.
Rudolph who? Dazzler, right? Adolf and Rudolph Dazzler. So they are what? Cousins? Brothers? Okay, they are what? They are?
They are the son of a shoemaker.
Yeah, they're the son of the shoemaker and they are brothers. Okay. All right. So do they love sports? Do they love sports?
Yes, the sport.
Okay, correct. And this is what Rudolph said, that you cannot play sports wearing shoes that you'd walk around town with. Okay, do you understand this statement or this sentence?
Yes.
Okay, what does it mean?
This, um,
That you cannot play sports wearing shoes that you'd walk around town with. What does it mean? It means that, yes, it's not all the time. For example, you're playing a sport, let's say soccer. Do you wear the same shoes when you go to school?
yeah.
Yes. Do you wear the same shoes when you go to school? For example, soccer shoes, because example, you're playing soccer. So do you wear soccer shoes at school?
Yes.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you wear that one at school?
Sure.
Actually, no. Yes. Because soccer shoes is just for soccer game. Yeah. School shoes is different. What is your school shoes? What's the color or yeah, what's the color of your school shoes?
Huh?
What's the color of your school shoes?
Black and white.
And that is just for school, right? You're not going to wear that when you go out going to the park, or let's say when you go let's say when you go shopping with your mom and dad, you're not going to wear school shoes, correct? Yes, am I right?
Yeah.
That's why. So that's the difference between, or this is what it means. Okay. Next one. On 1st July, please read.
On on
1st
on first
July,
July
July 24,
1924, they formed a
formed
shoe company. That's the brother
LTD.
Ltd, and they worked together for many years. The company became successful
Successful.
and is provided the shoe for Germany
Athletes.
athletes at the 1920 and 1932
Olympic.
Olympic Games.
Okay, so in this part, it says the time when do they form their shoe company. So it says, what's the name of the company? Dazzler.
Tesla Brother
Correct.
Ltd.
So during that year, they worked together. Yeah. So the company was very successful all over Germany. So athletes from Germany would always um, they will always go there and buy some shoes from them for Olympic Games. Okay, that is July 1924. But okay, what happened? Let's read. But in
But in
1948,
1948, the brother August
argued.
agreed. No one knows
No one
exactly.
knows.
No one knows exactly that what happened, but family members have
Suggested.
suggested that the argument was about money or women. The issue was that although left the company, his nickname was Adi, and using this the first
Three letters.
three letters of the family name.
Correct.
That's he found
Founded.
Adidas.
Yes. Okay. All right. So that is where he got the name Adidas. Okay. So the name is Adolf. Oh, yeah. Adolf. And that the nickname of him is Adi. Yes. And the three letters of the family is Das, right? Das. So three letters, D-A-S. That's why he said he got the name Adidas. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened? What happened to the brothers? Uh-huh. What happened? Yes, they argued, right? They have some arguments, but then the family doesn't know what's the reason or what is it all about. It can be money or about a woman. Yes. Okay. So next one, please read. Rudolph
Golf
relocated
relocated across
across.
the river Outrage and founded his own company too.
Mhm.
At first he wanted to call it Judah, but eventually
Eventually.
he called it Puma.
Mhm.
After the
After
will
Wildcat.
after the will well cut, the famous Puma logo of the jumping cat and hotly trained the
Since.
Tennessee.
Okay. After the big split,
After the big speech of
48,
1948, Adolf and Rudolph never spoke each other again, and their companies
companies have now.
have now been in competition for over 60 years.
Mhm.
Both companies were for many years the market leader. Tooth Adidas has always been more successful than Puma. A hip
Yes.
hop group, Run DMC,
Has
has
even
even written a song called My
my
Agita, and in
2005.
2005, Agita's book, Rebook,
Mhm.
and
Another big sports.
another big sports shoe company.
Yes, okay. So again, Rudolph relocated across the river of Arach. Yes, that is where his own company founded too. Okay, but eventually he called it Puma. At first, he wanted Ruda, but eventually he called it Puma. It as after the wildcat. Did you see the logo of Puma?
Yeah,
What is the logo? Yeah, what is the logo of the Puma?
cat jump.
Yes. Again, continue. It is a cat. Uh-huh.
Cat jumping.
Yes. That's correct. Okay. So it's also very expensive. If you're going to go to their store, Puma and Adidas is really expensive. It's because a lot of people all over the world is using it. Yes, especially famous ones. And also some athletes. Okay. And I'll just read the last sentence or paragraph. The terrible family argument should really be forgotten. But ever since it happened over 60 years ago, the town has been split into two. Even now, some Adidas employees and Puma employees don't talk to each other. So, in this statement or in this paragraph, it says that because of the argument of the two brothers, okay, so the town has been split also. You know what it means? Split into two. Yes, that means they are separated, both of them. And also nowadays, some of the employees or some people who's working in Adidas and Puma is not talking to each other. Yes, that's terrible, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you want or do you agree? Or do you think it's good to argue with your brother or sister?
No.
No. Yeah. Anyway, do you have a brother or a sister somehow?
Not sister.
Oh, you have a sister. Is it a baby sister or a big sister of yours?
Big sister.
I see. Okay. Do you argue or no?
What?
Do you argue?
On what?
Do you argue? Like, do you fight?
No.
No. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. So, all right. Anyway, do you have any questions about the passage that we have read?
No.
No. Okay. Now, I guess we're almost time now. Okay. Do you have any questions before we go? Do you have a question?
No.
Okay. No. Now, okay, I hope you understand what we have read today because we're going to answer some questions in our next class. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so thank you so much for tonight and see you again. Bye bye.
Bye.